Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial for a ponytail, half up, half down hairstyle, and a bun. Starting with the ponytail, I'm going to be using a stretchy elastic that can wrap 3 to 4 times around my hair. I'm going to turn around so I can show you the back. I'm going to gather my hair at the height of where I want the ponytail to be. Once I've lifted up my hair to the height of where I want it, I'm going to use a brush to brush from the roots of my hair the whole way back to where the ponytail is. So I'm going to do that the whole way around. I'm going to do it at the top and then just re-gripping the ponytail. So I brush up and then I re-grip it underneath so that the sides of the ponytail are nice and smooth. So I'm going to show you here. I brush back and re-grip, and I'll show you on the other side too. I brush back and then re-grip the whole way around. Once I'm comfortable with the height of my ponytail, I'm going to take my hand and pull the elastic over the ponytail and then pull my hair through. Once I've pulled it the whole way through, I'm going to twist the elastic, put my hand in the twisted part, and grab my hair, pull the elastic over the ponytail. Then twist the hair tie, grab my hair, pull the elastic over and pull my hair through. Then let go of the elastic, pull my hair outward to keep it in place, and then this is the final ponytail look. Next, we're gonna do a half up, half down hairstyle. So I'm gonna need 2 elastics and some sort of clip to clip your hair up. So I'm going to be taking my pointer fingers and forming the half up hairstyle, combining all of that hair into one hand and pushing the rest of my hair down. Then I'm going to lift this hair up. Sometimes it helps to like twist it up a little bit so it stays together. I'm going to take the clip and just clip it up so it stays up there. I'm going to take one of my elastics and I'm going to tie the bottom part just like we tied the ponytail. And then I'm going to put the rest of my hair, take the clip off. I'm going to put the rest of my hair in my hand like this. And then you can do the same thing where you take your comb and you brush from the roots the whole way back to your hand. Then once you're okay with how it looks, you can use the elastic. We'll go over the steps again. You're going to put the elastic through and pull your hair. Then twist the elastic, grab your hair, pull it over, twist the elastic, grab your hair, pull it through, and then you can lift the top part up and you can pull the bottom hair tie off, and then you have your half up, half down hairstyle. The reason why I use the bottom elastic to section off my hair is so that when I form the top ponytail, none of my hair underneath kind of comes into it. That's when people have a problem where their hair is getting like wrapped around the elastic multiple times and it gets knotty and tangled. So that kind of solves that problem. For the last one, we're going to do a bun. So I'm going to form a ponytail. Refer back to the first part of this video if you want to learn how to do this. So I'm pulling my hair through, making sure it's where I want it to be. And then I'm going to grab a second elastic and I'm going to take one hand and place it where the ponytail is. I'm going to take the other hand and I'm going to twist in one direction. If you can't do this with one hand, you can kind of twist it with both of your hands too, and then hold it and then put your hand back here. Then we're going to start wrapping our bun. So I'm going to bring this over my head. I'm going to push with my opposite hand on the bun so that it stays flat on my head, because a lot of people have this problem where the bun is falling out or it sticks out too far. So we're going to wrap, and I'm going to use this hand to kind of push my hair against my head. I'm going to keep wrapping, and keeping that tension. So I'm kind of pulling it a little bit, pushing against my head, and then I'm going to wrap the end of it, tuck it right underneath. So this should feel really tight against my head. Then I'm going to take the hair tie and just wrap it around the bun. And then you have your bun. And if you want it to stay in for longer, I recommend either using a scrunchie or another hair tie to hold it. You can also use bobby pins as well, or some hairspray. I find that really helpful. So the method that I use for all of these hairstyles will help really hold the whole thing together so that it doesn't fall out. But if you need extra help with that, and you need extra help with frizz or just your hairstyle staying in, if you do dance or any other sports, I know it can be kind of tough. So I use this taming wand. What this does is it looks like mascara, and what you do is you use it to push back your flyaways. So you just kind of take it in the direction of your hair, and that will push back some of those like little flyaways that happen in the front. And this is by Kitsch. I'll put it in the description if you guys want to try it, but this is one of the products I recommend. Another one is the same brand, but it's their hair wax stick. So what this does is kind of the same thing. It just kind of like slicks back your hair, and it's really good for on the go because it's small. So that works out really well. The last one that I recommend is gel. So I use Eco Style gel, but you can use any type of gel you want. And it's more liquidy. This one's an oil-based one. And what you do is you get like a little bit on your hand and you coat your hair in it. So if I'm going to do the bun, I would coat my ponytail in the gel, and then I'd go ahead and twist the bun. Same with a half up hairstyle. I would get my hands like covered in gel, and then I would put it in my hair, and then I would form the half up hairstyle. And what that does is just slicks your hair the whole way back so that you have a nice slick back bun, half up, or ponytail hairstyle. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.